Lucas, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the LSU Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So LSU's offense will get first crack at it today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing...
He's going to go for a big one. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The give on the option. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Akbar. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered.
There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Akbar. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quick completion to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Mississippi State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got his man. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's Daniel. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now on 2nd down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Quickly complete. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. Touchdown LSU! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying play action. Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Now this offense is back on the field. First play of the drive wants to throw. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Jeffrey. Now the connection takes it to the 11. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He wants to throw it again. Looking for the score. Into the end zone. Touchdown Tigers. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit, and if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up.
Lots of room to run. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Coming out with it, it's Aikman. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. Gets it to him on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He'll keep it himself. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it behind the line. It's Jeffrey. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quickly out to the tight end. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. And he's left with no option but to throw it away. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. On the move and looking deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Rush is on him. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Heaves it on the run. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Tigers will kick it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays.
Wide open spaces. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. He's going to take off. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He'll start this drive firing. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll go to the ground. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Looking for room. It's Andrews. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Right down the boulevard. It's good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going for the big play. Reels it in down the left side. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. He is having a day, and there's still a ways to go, but pretty soon he might make a call on Kayshon Boutte's single-game receiving record.
Yeah, and if I'm him, I'm going to my QB and be like, listen, dog, I'm close. Feed me that rock. I want to go get the record. Nobody's guarding me. Nobody can stop me. Just get it to me, and I'll make the plays for you. And right now, listen, if I'm the LSU quarterback, I'm like, yeah, you keep doing that, I'll keep feeding you the rock.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The give to the back. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the lone running back. Across the 25, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Quick release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to set up the screen. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. 1st snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Anders. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Daniel. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Leaves it with the running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Lowers those pads. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Handoff to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Akbar. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Jukes his way for more. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
At the 26-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
for a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers. They're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
1st and goal, LSU.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Mississippi State, 3.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. It's complete to the right. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22.
At the 22. Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
And they're still firing away even with this lead. Caught near the sticks. It's Akbar. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because